Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Teresa Chimamam. Today, I'm gonna be continuing our discussion on general inorganic chemistry. In the previous lecture, we have talked about matter and non-matter, and I showed examples of things that are classified as matter. I also explained and showed examples of things that are classified as non-matter. So for today, I will be talking about different states of matter, and I will also be talking about energy. So there are four states of matter. The first is known as solid. The second one is known as liquid. The third one is gas, and the fourth one is plasma. So we'll be looking at each of these different states of matter one by one. And we're going to start with the solid state. So the solid state of matter has a fixed shape and it also has fixed volume. The solid state also is rigid. This means that it is not flexible and it cannot be squashed. So it cannot be flattened and it cannot be squeezed. So a solid has fixed shape and fixed volume. A solid is rigid and it cannot be squashed. Right, so we now move on to liquid. A liquid has no fixed shape, remember, no fixed shape. It has fixed volume and it is not rigid. And also, a liquid cannot be squashed. So a liquid has no fixed shape, unlike a solid that has a fixed shape. It does have a fixed volume and it is not rigid, and also it cannot be squashed. Right, so we now move on to gas. A gas has no fixed shape, no fixed volume. A gas is not rigid, and a gas can be squashed. So, a gas has no fixed shape, unlike a solid that has fixed shape. A gas has no fixed volume. A gas is not rigid, and a gas can be squashed, unlike solid and liquid that cannot be squashed. So, we have now learned about solid, liquid, and gas, and I have simplified it in a way so you can be able to know the difference between these three states of matter. Okay, so the fourth state of matter is known as plasma. A plasma is obtained when you heat a gas to an extremely high temperature in the laboratory. So a plasma has no definite shape or volume. A plasma is also electrical conductor and it is also neutral. So you produce a plasma in the laboratory if you heat a gas to an extremely high temperature. A plasma has no definite shape or volume. Plasma is an electrical conductor and a plasma is also neutral. This means that the positive and negative charges are balanced. So we've now looked at the four states of matter. The first is a solid, the second is a liquid, we have the gas, and the fourth one is plasma. So we are now moving on to energy. What is energy? So we are able to do work every day because we have energy. If we do not have energy, we will not be able to carry out our daily activities. So energy enables us to have the ability to do work. So energy is the capability to do work. You see all these exercises shown here. This guy is able to carry out this exercise because he has energy. The same thing is applicable here. And this guy is able to carry out this exercise because he has energy. So, energy is the ability to do work. So, there are two major forms of energy. One is kinetic energy and the other is potential energy. So we're looking at two major forms of energy. One is kinetic energy and the second is potential energy. So we'll be looking at these two one by one. So the first one is known as kinetic energy, and kinetic energy is the energy possessed by an object when that object is in motion. So any object that is moving, be it a person, be it an object, provided that person or that object is in motion, it possesses kinetic energy. You see this horse here? Because this horse is in motion, it actually possesses kinetic energy. You see this boy riding a bike? He actually possesses kinetic energy because he is in motion. You see these two guys, one is running and the other is riding a bike. Both possess kinetic energy because they are both in motion. So, kinetic energy is the energy that an object possesses when that object is in motion. Kinetic energy is only possessed by a moving object. So, the second form of energy is known as potential energy. And potential energy is the energy possessed by an object when that object is not in motion. Remember, for kinetic energy, the object that possesses kinetic energy must be in motion, but for potential energy, that object must not be in motion. So any object that possesses potential energy must be at rest. That object must be stationary. Like you can see here, this big stone here is actually at rest. It is not moving. Therefore, this stone possesses potential energy. So the difference between the two is that kinetic energy is the energy that is possessed by an object when that object is in motion, while potential energy is possessed by an object when that object is not moving, when that object is at rest, as you can see here. So, this is where I'm gonna end today's video. Please like this video and subscribe, and see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.